So today we've got another product review for you from FIFINE, who sent me over their H9 wired gaming headset, which says on the box that we have high sound quality, 7.1 virtual surround sound and powerful 50mm audio drivers. Taking a look on the side of the box, we have a 3.5mm connector, mic switch button, we have volume controls for the headset, a 7.1 virtual sound effect, so it's not true 7.1 if that's anything to go by, it's an effect, so we'll check how that works in games and things. Volume control for mic, and it also is compatible with PC, Mac, PS4, 5, Xbox, so you've got a couple of options there with this headset. And straight away we've got the manual there, which should give us all of the user guide information we'll need and how to use the headset for its connectivity on the different platforms. There's even a switch pictured there. I didn't say that on the box. We get a box inside a box, which I assume is our cables. Yep, that's our inline control and cable. So we'll put that to one side. And there was something else. There's our mic, which we don't need to have attached. It's just a 3.5mm boop, plug into your headset to actually use. And finally out the box we have the headset itself, which has the FIFINE smiley face logo on the side. We've got our left and right in-ear, so we know which way we got this on around, which I definitely need because sometimes I put these things on backwards and wonder why my audio isn't working. But the feel of the actual headset is, well, as usual we expect from FIFINE. It feels like a premium build. It's got some twist to it. Doesn't feel like it's going to immediately snap. Not that you'd want to be doing that all the time, but it's always a good test for rigidity and, you know, a bit of flex, because these things get put around a lot, put down, picked up. And we've got that premium plastic. It's not that cheap plastic that feels like it's going to shatter at any moment's notice. So it's the typical good quality plastics that FIFINE are always good with and known with their products. So how does it feel on the head? We've got some positive sounding adjustment there. I will probably need it on the big adjustment because I've got a big head. So the cups of the headsets do envelop your ear quite nicely. Your ear sits inside and it does a bit of natural sound deadening from the outside world. They feel pretty comfortable. Doesn't feel like immediately that I will get a headache or anything from wearing these. There's really soft padding here, and we've got the same soft padding in the headrest section here, which, yeah, it's pretty good padding. On the front of the headset here we've got our headphone jack. So if I find the headphone and we plug it in, and it's got a bendy arm so we can adjust it to wherever our mouth might be. And I do like when these are attachable, detachable, as you don't have to use them if you don't want to, and then you can use your more professional studio microphones and not have a microphone attached to the headset in your way. So if we want to connect this to our devices, we get the inline control here and plug the 3.5mm from the headset into the controls. This will then give us an extra long cable here, which on the end of, if I can get to it, has a USB-A, which will go straight into our PC or our consoles. So with all that, let's plug this in and jump into some gaming and see if I can tell you how the H9 wired headset sounds from FIFINE. I'll lift one cup off my ear so I can hear myself think for a sec. So I did a good chunk of this section here in Doom the Dark Ages, and on 100% volume is very trebly. No crackling or anything like that, no iffy sounds going on to tell me that the drivers in these headset is not man enough. It's just a lot of treble. It could do with a bit more bass. You'd probably modify that some way, third party or in Windows, but straight out of the box is how we're testing it. But you turn the volume down a little bit, it sounds so much better. So I wouldn't recommend using it on, full volume to avoid that overly harsh treble that you get. It sounds so much better. The 7.1 actually works surprisingly well. I did not expect it to work as good as it did. I turned it off for now, just to get rid of that setting and see how it sounds without it, and it sounds just as good as my Logitech headset. other than when you crank it up the treble. That's the only major issue with the audio. But if you don't crank it all the way up, the treble's not too harsh, so it's not too bad at all. And we're playing for a little while, they're quite comfortable. I didn't actually have to have it on the highest setting for the head strap, so you've got a little bit of playroom if you've got a bigger head than mine, which I doubt. But so while I'm getting demolished by these bosses, you can get the H9 wired headset from FIFINE in black, pink or white colour variants, and it sells for around £37 on Amazon and FIFINE's own website. But do check the description and comments below to see if I might have a discount code for you and get it even cheaper. And in case you were wondering what the microphone sounds like, this is the microphone on the H9 wired gaming headset from FIFINE. It's definitely not the worst sounding microphone I've heard on a budget headset. It's probably one of the best actually for this price point. With that said, you're still not going to beat the sound quality of the dedicated FIFINE XLR and USB microphones, which, coincidentally, I'll have coming up in a future video. But I do have several already that I'll try and link in the description below for those curious. I might as well finish off the review using the headset's microphone. As a whole, for its price point, I'm quite impressed with the headset. Though the 7.1 surround sound does work and you can hear sounds all around you, it does seem to pick up the higher frequencies, which means your lows will be less noticeable and it will pick up small details in all of the high frequency sounds, and it can be kind of grating to your ears, I want to say, or a bit harsh maybe. But that's just a small nitpick and a preference as well per person. And the doctors on my last medical that I had said I have extremely good hearing, better than average, some might say. So again, for me, when I press the 7.1 button and enable it, I can hear those sounds around me, but it does increase the higher frequencies, which becomes quite harsh on my ears. I ended up having to disable the 7.1 just to gain back some bass, some lower frequency, and even it out a little bit just for my poor ears, because it can give you a headache. The audio through the H9's ear cups is very clear, and on the standard setting without 7.1, that bass level gets lifted up, the treble gets decreased, you lose the 7.1, but it's less harsh on my hearing. So the only bit of constructive criticism I could give on the H9 would be to tweak the 7.1 surround sound setting to more match the normal sound of the cups when not in 7.1, so you don't get that mega high frequency lift. I am pleased to report though that I managed to resolve this somewhat by enabling the bass boost in the speaker properties for the H9 headset. It's not perfect and it is Windows doing it, but it definitely lowers those high tones and brings out some more bass, making the headset sound much more pleasant in 7.1 surround than it does by default. But with all that said, I really do appreciate FIFINE sending me over another product to check out for you. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on the FIFINE H9 wireless gaming headset with 7.1 virtual surround sound. Are you in the market for a new headset, and would this be an option for you? Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to be updated when I upload in the future. Most of all, thank you for watching, and I'll see you peeps next time.